Welcome back to the Sean McDermott Show, and as we go inside the film room, once again, it's time to chop some wood with our good friend Eric Wood. Eric, after the bye week, we're going to jump right back into this. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Listen, the Bills' offense have had some ups and downs this season, but one place where they're tops in the league, really nicely too, is red zone. They score a touchdown 70% of the time they get down in the red zone. Now, they've done it a bunch of different ways, but let's start by looking at the touchdown that Lee Smith had in the game against Tennessee.
Yeah, this was a great play design by Brian Daboll, and they sneaked Lee Smith out the backside. Here on the hard play action, Lee is in a combination block with Cody Ford, which causes the Titans to completely lose sight of him, and he was able to escape to the backside for a very easy touchdown. And touchdowns are not easy to score in the red zone in the NFL. The passing windows get tighter. The safeties can play lower to the line of scrimmage, so it's harder to run the ball. That was a great play design by Brian Daboll, and anytime you could score 7 points that easily is a great thing.
One of the interesting things that happen in games is when you're in the red zone, sometimes you just got to line up and beat the guy across from you. That's something that Frank Gore has been doing for a long, long time. And if you look back to week 2, the New York Giants, that's exactly what he did.
Frank Gore's been doing this for a long time. As you mentioned, he's a physical back. He's not huge. He has a low center of gravity, but he uses his power to simply run over the defender of the Giants. Here you have a play. The Bills are on the 1-yard line. The Giants know a run's coming. The Bills know that they're running the football, and he simply runs over the rookie linebacker for the Giants, and that's a nice welcome to the NFL moment. You're going to have to bring your pads when you're going against Frank Gore, and Frank's in his 15th year, and he shows this rookie that he can still get it done.
DeMarco gets a nice kick-out block, and it's one-on-one with 1 yard to go, and with a head of steam, Frank Gore's really tough to stop.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you mentioned the great blocking up front. You have a rookie tight end at the point of attack in Tommy Sweeney, and he does a good job of simply washing the defensive end down. Deion Dawkins, Quinn Spain, both get some lateral movement, which widen that hole just enough to allow Frank Gore to have the space to make the play.
Well, let's flip it around and look at the other side of the ball. The Bills' defense was able to get after the quarterback when last we saw them against the Titans. And Miami this week is right up there with Tennessee. The Dolphins have given up 23 sacks so far this season. One guy in particular that exploded against the Titans was Jordan Phillips. He had a day against Tennessee.
Yeah, he had a great game rushing the passer. Rarely will you have an interior defensive lineman get 3 sacks in one game, but he was dominant in this game. Here you see him on a bull rush where he just simply overpowers the left guard for the Titans, and it gets right into the lap of Mariota and is able to make the sack. And the Bills' defense this year has been absolutely excellent, but coming into the Titans game, they only had 7 sacks on the year, and they had a lot of pressures on the quarterback, but the sack numbers weren't getting there. And Jordan Phillips had 3, but the Bills get 5 sacks on the day.
And finally, we see here a nice little twist as Shaq Lawson helps Phillips break open on another sack.
This is great teamwork by the Bills' defensive line. These twists up front can be tough on an offensive line, and it takes commitment for both guys. And oftentimes the guy who gets the sack is not the guy who should get a majority of the credit. And here Shaq Lawson is able to rip inside of Taylor Lewan and penetrate. And when he gets the penetration on the left tackle, the left guard is unable to pass off the twist because he'll get picked. And so Jordan Phillips has a nice, easy route to the quarterback with an easy sack because of what Shaq Lawson is able to do to Taylor Lewan in this play.
Eric, thanks for your thoughts. And as we look ahead to the Dolphins, let's hope the Bills' pass rush and their red zone offense can keep things rolling after the bye week.
Absolutely. Those are 2 extremely important areas for the Bills. And if they can keep rolling on those, there'll be a lot more wins coming their way.